Hold on, guys. Good morning. We'll be talking about the state of the New York Knicks, a New York Knicks offseason guide, I guess. We'll be doing this for a lot of the teams that aren't in the playoffs. I guess this will be a little series we're doing, and then we'll do, the actual one after the lottery happens. But let's get right into it. And ESPN released an article. I don't pay for ESPN Plus. If you didn't pay for any type of sports news subscription, do The Athletic. That's what I pay for, and it's way superior. Either way, I saw that they released something and this inspired me, and I saw some tweets put out. So let's read those tweets off and let's get right into today's video. So, priority number one for the New York Knicks front office and coaching staff this offseason is address the fourth quarter woes this team faced. Fortunately, the Knicks have the resources to take a step forward and not to take two steps backwards, okay? And Leon Rose says that they're patiently building one block at a time, and that they have 13 draft picks over the next 3 years and 4 first-round picks. And that comes a lot of opportunities and flexibility. So they want to show prudence in making those decisions and continue to develop the players that they have. Now, RJ Barrett has a $32.7 million free agent hold in 2023, and a contract that starts at $23 million would actually give the Knicks more cap flexibility next offseason. If an extension does not get done, it will be for one of two reasons. Barrett sees himself as a $181 million player, the same contract that John Morant got from the Memphis Grizzlies in July. And per second Spectrum tracking, 69 players have attempted 800 layups and dunks since Barrett entered the league in 2019 to 2020, and he ranks last in field goal percentage on those shots among the group at 49.9%. The Knicks might wait, as an extension would take Barrett off the trade market if a deal to acquire an All-NBA type player arises this summer. So, with that being said, let's look at this. Mitchell Robinson is a free agent, okay? With that being said, I think that does make everything interesting because the free agents for this team, Mitchell Robinson is definitely interesting because I think Jericho Sims showed that, look, they have Nerlens Noel and Jericho Sims. You don't need anything else. And they also have Taj Gibson under for another season. So I think the big man rotation right there is locked up. You're pairing Nerlens Noel 9.2. If they do sign Mitchell Robinson, it's because they're either trading Nerlens Noel or they're doing a sign and trade, including Mitchell Robinson. I expect them to either sign and trade Mitchell Robinson or just let him walk. I would not be surprised if they decided to trade Nerlens Noel and keep Mitchell Robinson. But Nerlens Noel and Jericho Sims and really Taj Gibson seem to have that front court at the center position locked up. The real question is Julius Randle with Obi Toppin balling out the end of the year, proving that, you know what, Julius Randle's expendable because he had that, all NBA third team caliber year. And then Obi Toppin came in and he was like, hey, allow me to reintroduce myself. And in the last 10 games, he averaged 20 points on 30 minutes a night, 44.8% from three, 57.7% from the field, grabbing 5.5 rebounds, dishing out 2.5 assists, and getting a block a game and a little over half a steal. Okay? And he had an 18.4 PER, which is 3.4 above the league average. And since the All-Star break, he averaged 14.5 points while shooting 40% on 4.5 attempts a game from three. Okay, that was since the All-Star break, basically doubling his averages, okay, in only 8 more minutes per game. So Obi Toppin has replaced Julius Randle in my mind, okay. Then you look at the rest of the roster: Evan Fournier, Derrick Rose, Al Burks. What do you do there, okay? Because I expect, look, Cam Reddish needs to be playing more next year. Manuel Quickly, Quentin Grimes, Miles McBride, Jericho Sims, those are all guys that should be priorities for this team, okay? In my opinion, next year, looking at this, look, why aren't we starting? We should really be looking at the potential lineup for the future of Miles McBride, Emmanuel Quickly, Quentin Grimes, Obi Toppin, Jericho Sims. I'm not saying that's the starting lineup because, hey, the Knicks do have draft picks, okay? And I think it's going to be definitely interesting. So I want to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think about this Knicks team? And, I think I'm very intrigued by all of this because New York is a team that, yes, they're in the lottery, okay? And they technically can get themselves another player, and a wing would be nice, or a forward, honestly, would be a forward or a center, anything, a wing, forward, center. You could argue a point guard. Any player would be really good for this team. But I really think the core of Emmanuel Quickly, Miles McBride, Quinn Grimes, Obi Toppin, and Jericho Sims is there, okay? And then you could argue that, yes, we're going to see, another year of our man, Emmanuel Quickly being hopefully developing, okay? And then Alberts, Evan Fournier can come off the bench. And then you have, our guy and, like, D Rose also being another guy who could help out there. But I think you just need to go Cam Reddish too, because either put Cam Reddish or Quinn Grimes at the starting. I just think Cam Reddish needs more playing time.